Hi guys, welcome back to Pokemon Blue. Last time we cleared out the Pokemon Tower. We caught Snorlax, so we could keep heading south here to Fuchsia City, the next location. And we got the Super Rod here in this house, so we can start catching, well, more than Magikarp in the water. And this time, we're just gonna keep trudging forward. I'm gonna I guess that if I want that item, I'm gonna have to take out that trainer. But I'm gonna try and avoid as many trainers right now. In between episodes is a good time to clear them out, but during episodes, I'm just gonna try and avoid them if I can. You never know what you could catch. Must be a fisherman guy. I got Colton in the lead. He needs to get ahead of everybody again. When it comes to my starter, I like them to be the strongest, and he is right on par with most of everybody else. So, he's also a really good matchup for fishermen, because fishermen tend to only have water types. Not that Magikarp was going to be much of a challenge. And he's going to use another Magikarp, yep. A lot of them like Magikarp for some reason, especially in these early gens. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's because it's... trying to think. I think it's one of like two like fish Pokemon, but I don't know. Oh, we got another level. Sweet. Yep, beat this guy. Lost it. Get some money. I don't think our money's... It keeps throwing me off that tree keeps respawning between battles. Found some drugs, some iron, or I should say supplements. I have not used any. Those supplements like iron and zinc and what. Oh, I could have. Have you found a moonstone? Why, yes, I have. I found 2 moonstones. I just don't know, beyond our future Nidoking, what else I'm going to use them on. I'm not sure what all... If I even have 4 moonstones. Oh, I forget what I was talking about before I was doing this. Oh, the supplements. Yes. The zinc and iron and protein, whatever. Those all up your stats, different stats. I probably won't use them. I'm not much for a stats kind of person, like IVs, EVs. I'm not really sure how IVs and EVs work in this version. And I'm not entirely sure how they work in general. I kind of know how to utilize them with Scarlet and Violet. But beyond that, I'm not super familiar with them. So for example, IVs are kind of like your genetically, this is what you're good at type thing. There's, how many points can you have per? I can't remember. I think there's like 30, 31, 32 points. I was not paying attention to what they have. Oh, this might be a better tag for it anyway. Yeah, IVs, I believe, are the inherent stats a Pokemon can have that you can't really change. Unless you have, like, super training, but that's not till, like, endgame. You can breed for them. It just gives you, like, a little boost to your stats. I don't think they come into play until you're level 100, I believe. But again, it's only like a max of like 31, 32 points per stat, which could mean a lot in the scheme of competitive. But I don't do competitive. And then you got the EVs, effort values. That's what those nutrients affect. And I can't remember. You only have a set amount of points total that you can spread around to different stats, and each stat does have a cap. I think I've understood that you can cap 2 stats and then use a little bit for another stat. But again, I'm not super familiar with this type of stuff. So here's a bunch of grass, by the way. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it. But I'm gonna walk the wrong side. Ooh. Oh, well, we're gonna have to battle both these either way, apparently. Yeah. I think that's stats. But that's all like in the modern system, essentially EVs, IVs, how all that works. I have no clue how this early generation works. It works different, that's for sure. But I couldn't tell you how. And if you're going to be playing more competitive with like the newer games, it's not really, I guess, not that important to know. Just because it's a different system and whatnot. Oh, well, I guess it's going to be my bird against his bird. I think so far I have successfully avoided one trainer. I'll probably skip the next person, the next trainer that's next to this guy, because she is definitely going to be unavoidable if I want to get to Fuchsia. Pidgeotto's getting up there in levels. My goal is before... I don't know if I'll ever switch Pidgeotto out. I probably will. I'd prefer to get it up to being a Pidgeot before I dump it off. I just don't know. I don't know every final team member yet. I mean, Alakazam. We have that in Alakazam, yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've recorded. Jolteon. Nidoking. Venusaur. What else was I thinking? I was thinking of putting a Persian on the team because the faster you are, the higher the crit chance. But also it learns Slash, which is also Stab. Same type attack bonus. And it also has a higher crit chance with Slash. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If anybody has any ideas in the comments, that would be fantastic. I don't think at this point this will be episode 22. I don't know if I'll see your comments on this one before that time, but comment anyway. Maybe I won't have a final decision by the time you comment. I'm just gonna skip through this battle here. I'm told I'm good for a kid. Alright, we'll just keep moving on here. Let's switch everybody up again. I know Colton's getting kind of low, but I still want him in the lead. I have to be careful, because I know there's a lot of... Okay, a lot of trainers. Oh, gracious. I bet you there's going to be one down here, though, too. No? Maybe I'll escape with my life intact? Maybe? No, probably not. Oh, I bet you she's gonna ruin my day. So we'll just go this way. I have no idea if there's like an item up there or not. Actually. Oh! I don't want to walk that far. I bet you there's like an item or something up there, but I will get that off screen because I do not want to do all the battles right now. I don't have enough to talk about for all the battles. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. Well, ain't that nice? Again, we're out of that battle. Did I go the wrong? Oh. Yep, I did go the wrong way. It's like, oh, I'm doing so good. I'm avoiding all the people. We're making it through. We're not. I really don't want to go up because... Alright. I always go with bird Pokemon. Nice. Okay, cool. I definitely need to switch up the party. Ah, it's so much switching. Oh, no, another dead end. I'm trying to find the quickest, most straightforward path, and I am not doing it. I did not look it up beforehand, so that is my bad. Oh, is there something over here? Get our cut user out. There's some more grass that you can encounter Pokemon. Okay, well, nothing that I'm excited about. Not right now. I'll probably do some catching off camera or something. Fun fact, you can find Ditto around there in that grass. But, there's no breeding in this version. It's the only version that doesn't have breeding, so it's pretty much just a gimmick Pokemon at this point. Can't avoid. Ooh. Okay, let's... Are we gonna make it out? Oh, I think we're gonna make it out. I hope. Maybe. I am curious. Oh, there's so many trainers. So whenever you want to do some real training, get some money. My bad. Have you taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? No, I don't have that HM yet. Alright, made it out of that battle. There was nothing... I'm too tired to record. Oh my gracious. I keep goofing. Okay. I will try to stay awake and not be an idiot. There's not a whole lot, well, I say there's not a whole lot left, but there's actually a lot left to get to, the city, Fuchsia City. I should have dodged those last two trainers, but I was a dummy. I can't see them, they can't see me. At least in this generation. There is a... I don't remember which game it is, but it literally pans the camera up. And it's like, oh. I know. Okay, whatever. There's nothing up there. Maybe there's like a hidden item, but the item finder is a pretty useless item. Doesn't really work, per se. It just kind of is like, oh, there's an item nearby. And I'm like, okay, where? And it's like, oh, it's nearby. It's not helpful. There's no arrows. No glittery indication. Whatever. Pretty sure that lady up there is a trainer. I know most of those on the lower path are trainers. Oh, here's an item. TM20. Okay, what's TM20? Get all the way down here. Rage. Okay. Not particularly interested. Could be useful, but... Oh. Are you working on a Pokedex? Professor Oak's aide came by here. I thought when that guy was turned around, he was a rocket grunt for some reason. Oh, this must be that professor's aide. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 50 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an experience all. So, Nathan, have you caught at least 50 kinds of Pokemon? I don't know. Uh-oh, you have caught only 43 kinds of Pokemon. You need 50 kinds if you want the experience all. So that's a very good item. You know how in most of the older Pokemon games, they're held items. Let's start there. There's held items. The experience share is a held item, and it only gives battle experience without having battled to the Pokemon holding the experience share. This is the first instance of a universal experience share item. It just has to be in your bag, which is pretty mind-blowing to me, because I thought it was brand new stuff, really cool when it came out in Generation 6, back in like 2016, I'm pretty sure. I think that's when that came out. I remember, because I was really excited. That's the last time I was like exceedingly excited for a new Pokemon game. But Yeah, that blew my mind. And then they got held items, and they're like, nah, that's a little too OP. But I'll have to catch some more Pokemon, I guess. And here we are in Fuchsia City. It's a nice little town. There's like a zoo of sorts up here. Slowpoke. Friendly and very slow moving. So that's neat. Got to see that. Eric, where's Sarah? I said I'd meet her here. I didn't know that was a named NPC. As far as I know, that isn't anything. There's Chansey. Catching one is all up to chance, I think it said. Those are actually quite rare in the Safari Zone. Love how it just looks like an item ball. But this is Voltorb. Very image of a Pokeball. Yep. Usually found in the power plant, easily mistaken for a Pokeball. They have zapped many people. That item ball in there is really a Pokemon. I know it looks just like an item, and I'm very confident they literally just used like an item. So, there's Lapras, the King of the Seas. Transport Pokemon, yep. Oh, I just noticed. Voltorb gave me an explanation on the Pokedex. This one didn't. I have a Voltorb. I don't have a Lapras. Interesting. Did you try the Safari game? Some Pokemon can only be caught there. Which is true. Oh, this is where the Pokemart is. Okay. Way over here in the corner. Up there, it looks like the item, the fossil item. It's Kabuto. Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil. Oh, it looks very, very different in this version. But I have a theory. I have a theory in my brain. I will have to check it out on Red to see if that theory is correct. Kangaskhan. A maternal Pokemon that raises its young in a pouch on its belly. Parent Pokemon. Yeah, you can get to see all these different Pokemon. Most of them are rarer. I mean, Kabuto, obviously you can't just catch. But Kangaskhan's pretty rare. And I think, what is the other one? Chansey is pretty rare. First time here, yeah. Safari Zone has 4 zones. Oh, that bodes well for me because I have to make a encounter card for each zone. Each zone has different kinds of Pokemon. Use Safari Balls to catch them. When you run out of time or Safari Balls, it's game over for you. Before you go, open an unused Pokemon box, so there's room for new Pokemon. That's actually a very good tip. I'm not going to keep going to the Safari right now, but that's a very good tip because you have very, very limited space in a Pokemon box. There's only 20 to a box, and it's just a list. It's kind of hard to organize boxes in this version. But yeah. And I don't think you can actually catch or keep Pokemon if you don't have space in your boxes. And it doesn't just carry over to the next box. So, that's a good tip. Very good tip. Slowpoke. Gracious. Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. Wait, he even has some fossils of rare extinct Pokemon. Oh! It really is. He really does say Slowpoke. I was like, 1 second. Okay. We nicknamed the warden Slowpoke. Oh, gotcha. He and Slowpoke both look vacant. Oh. Yeah, that's not nice. Slowpoke came in, but I couldn't understand him. I think he's got a speech problem. Yeah, we'll encounter that later whenever I get to the Safari Zone. There's a couple more houses down here. Safari Zone Warden's home. Go this side first. Is this the other fisherman guy? Fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Yes. Grand, I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. We received the good rod. I was surprised when we got the super rod last time. It's interesting. I think we were supposed to go down the other route to get to Fuchsia. And we can fish in this pond. I don't think there's anything crazy in there, but apparently you're supposed to get the good rod over here and then get the super rod. But it's kind of weird they're so close together. And opposite. But whatever. Oh, here's... This requires strength to move. I am pretty sure that's the HM for surf over there. But you can't get there because we don't have strength. Old Pokemon merchandise. Yeah, it looks better in like the newer games, but... Warden. Hoi foof. Hefoof. Halaf hafif hefi who? Hefi fue. No. Huh? Yo he ahu I haha. Ooh, okay. That was the worst reading of any text I've ever done. That's fine. That's fine. Well, we'll see if we can't fix his speech impediment next time. And when I mean next time, I mean I'm actually going to leave Fuchsia in between episodes, make my way back to Celadon. And I want to go down south from Celadon. So, but for now, thank you guys so much for watching. You have a great day.